Social Security Scotland is encouraging eligible teenagers to apply for the annual Young Carer Grant, which is now worth £383.75 during the 2024-25 financial year. Since being introduced in 2019 by the Scottish Government, the Young Carer Grant has delivered over £3 million to over 6,600 teenage carers. However, a leading carers charity says many young people who look after others do not recognise themselves as carers, as they see the support they give as just part of family life. As a result, they do not know they are entitled to benefits. Scottish Government figures suggest around 25% of those eligible for Young Carer Grant in 2022-23 did not apply. The Carers Trust recently joined Cabinet Secretary for Social Justice Shirley-Ann Somerville to urge teenagers who look after others to recognise their vital caring role and to apply for the support available to them. Young Carers Grant, paid by Social Security Scotland, is available to those aged 16 to 18 who spend 16 or more hours a week looking after someone who gets a disability benefit. The grant was introduced in October 2019 by the Scottish Government to help young people with caring responsibilities and is part of a wider package of support for young carers funded by the Scottish Government. Paul Traynor, Head of External Affairs, Scotland, at Carers Trust, said, "There are lots of young people caring for a relative, friend or member of their community who don't realise they're young carers and could be eligible for financial support. They might help someone get dressed in the morning, help with shopping or provide emotional support, for example. The person they look after could have a disability, illness or addiction. Young carers often view this as just helping out or part of family life. It could even be expected as part of their culture. It is vital that all young carers know about their rights, what support they are entitled to, are able to have a life alongside caring and are helped to reach their full potential in all aspects of their lives." Cabinet Secretary for Social Justice Shirley-Ann Somerville said, "I'm pleased that the grant we introduced has been able to deliver over £3 million to young carers in Scotland who are balancing their vital caring role with study or work. However, we know many young people who look after others see the amazing work they do as part of life and do not recognise themselves as carers and so do not realise they can get financial support. I urge any young person aged 16, 17 or 18 who looks after someone else to check if they're eligible for Young Carer Grant and to apply if they are. It's money they're entitled to. The payment is designed to recognise the important role of unpaid young carers and allow them to take part in the same activities as their peers, whether that's driving lessons, going on a weekend away or buying new clothes. The money can be spent on whatever the young person wants. Young carers may also be eligible for carer support payment from Social Security Scotland or carers allowance from the Department for Work and Pensions. Carers allowance supplement is also available as an extra payment for people in Scotland who get carer support payment or carers allowance on a particular date each year. What is the Young Carer Grant? The Young Carer Grant is a yearly payment of £383.75 for young people in Scotland only. To be able to get the payment, you must be 16, 17 or 18 years old. Who is eligible for the payment? If you are a young carer, you might be looking after someone in your family, a friend, a neighbor. If you're caring for a parent or someone with children, you might also look after a brother, sister or young child. What counts as caring for someone? You might be caring for someone if you help them with their mental health, give them emotional support, help them during an illness, support them with a disability, support them if they have an addiction, if they need help with their mental health, or support with how they're feeling. You might comfort them during a panic attack, stay close by so they do not feel alone, help them through a crisis, check on them throughout the day, make sure they're safe, keep them company if they have an illness or disability. You might help them to get around, dress them, give them, or remind them to take, any medicines they need, help them to shower or use the toilet, cook their meals for them, do their food shopping, translate for them the guidance on MyGov. Scott states that if you do any of these things for up to 3 people most days a week, or every day, then it's likely you are a young carer. You can view examples of what a young carer might do each day here. The person you care for and their benefits. The person or people you care for must have been getting one or more of these benefits for at least the last 3 months. Personal Independence Payment, PIP, Daily Living Component, Adult Disability Payment, Daily Living Component, Disability Living Allowance, DLA, Middle or Highest Care Rate, Disability Living Allowance for Children, Middle or Highest Care Rate, Child Disability Payment, Middle or Highest Care Rate, Attendance Allowance, Armed Forces Independence Payment, Constant Attendance Allowance. If a person you care for gets Constant Attendance Allowance, they need to be getting either Industrial Injuries Disablement Benefit, at or above the normal maximum rate, or War Disablement Pension, at the basic rate. Get the latest Record Money news. Join the conversation on our Money Saving Scotland Facebook group for energy and money saving tips, the latest benefits news, consumer help and advice on coping with the cost of living crisis. Sign up to our Record Money newsletter and get the top stories sent to your inbox daily from Monday to Friday, including a special cost of living edition on a Thursday. Sign up here. You can also follow us on X, formerly Twitter, at @RecordMoney_ for regular updates throughout the day. New, get our money news alerts on your phone by joining our daily Record Money WhatsApp community. How to apply for the Young Carer Payment. Eligible young carers can apply online at MyGov, Scott, or by calling 0800-128-2222. Call center opening times are Monday to Friday 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Before applying, you should have your national insurance number, your bank details, details of the person you care for, including their national insurance number. If you know it, find out more about the grant here. Join our daily Record Money WhatsApp community here to receive alerts on the latest money news, from benefits to shopping deals.